Hello and welcome to Today News from your favorite local online television, when a Unique Online TV. Unique Online TV with a broadcast from Waterloo, Western Area Rural District. Inside Today News, when a Monday, 1st June 2026, we start with we local news. And me, we they bring this news to you. My name na Mustafa Fofana, we people they call Dad. The Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone say they don't provide logistic support to the Electoral Commission of Guinea through the Guinean embassy na Salon. The Guinean then get the legislative election we don't take place on Sunday, 31st May 2026. This happened under the support we they in line with ECOWAS for the network of electoral commission them. Guinean nationalism we then they live na Salon go able for votes for the Guinea election. People them we then they na Bo, Kenema, Kono, Kabala, Makeni, Cambia, Western Rural and Western Urban. The Electoral Commission for Salon say this na help we not just stop for provide them tier to the Electoral Commission, but also include motorcar them and drivers them and access to them different voting center them and station them throughout the electoral exercise. The institution for the governance reform don't release the Sierra Leone development scorecard. We then they use for measure the development of His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio inside in second term for see how he perform inside this in second term as he don't reach the middle of in second term. The founder and creative director of Isla, winner Isatu Harrison, don't call on government for make them go include creative sector among them priority them. This now waiting even tell with sister broadcaster winner Truth Media.
What could be the government's own contribution to this and involvement?
Lamrana, I am so happy that you asked this question. I think, just traveling around the continent, I just came back from Nairobi, attending a creative economy conference. And when you see the different countries, players we've been doing at that conference day, the difference where we get, the thing where they make, one of the things then we make with creative sector hasn't moved is that government hasn't taken it as a priority. And until government make them a priority, see them as a sector where really they contribute, we get power, for contribute to the economy, then make them as a priority. I don't talk to people from AFDB. I don't talk to people from different financial institutions where they work with country, where they provide support to country. But until we country, World Bank, right? Until we country as a government, then take the creative sector seriously, make them a priority. When they put the I don't want to say bigger paper, right? When they put them policies and put them whatever it is, then yearly things, present them to people like World Bank, IMF, AFDB. Let them make them a priority. Let it be part of waiting and they ask for their ask. Because there's money out there. But if government doesn't make it a priority, if government not ask, there's money. Nigeria, they get a huge chunk of support. But because then government make them a priority, they have a bank of industry where it basically they support. Yes, they support small businesses, but the creative, they make the creative a priority. And so there's money coming in because government has made it a priority. They're giving monies that some of them are grant and some of them are loan. If government they take loan for agriculture and other sectors, why would you not believe in the creatives? And this is this is the year of culture and creativity, right? Yeah. But I haven't seen anything from government that says, okay, well, this is the year of culture and creativity. We're creating, like a financial product. Yeah. Simple start with financial access to funds. Where the young, creative, we able the same access to funds when they create, for agriculture projects. The same access to funds when they create for other industry, other sectors. you can create, if you make this year as a year of creativity and culture, let it not just be word of mouth. You cannot just be singing it's a year of creativity and culture and not done something that can really create an impact to the creative sector.
And funds and
Access to funds is very, very important.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot, we not get any fund where you say this one now for creatives them, right? I mean, if the grant, the way they come, small grants, the creative they need that. But you have businesses, you have creative business. So make you always say, I'm not a fan of grant all the way, right? But we can create a product where some of them are grant, some of them are repayment. But if you have a product that says, okay, well, like a single digit loan, you have businesses through the Sierra Leone Economic Diversification Project. We have worked with creative businesses that are ready for investment, but they cannot go take a loan that is 22% interest.
Begin
worry for payback. And then you have businesses that are ready to grow. If you give them one single percent digit loan, then go manage them. But you also get business that we need just a small push when they need the grant, right? So there are different things government can do. For me, waiting at it guy for it is how we can get a creative fund, whether that's big grants. Me and Kate, we don't talk about this for I think 2-3 years now. We've been talking about this, and for me, that's what I would like to see. Government get for coming. Private sector get for coming. It's how we can rally around the private sectors. We believe in the creative sector, raise some money from private sector, and then get government for believe for sure we say yes, then self they take we serious.
Frabe College, we na one of the university them na Salone, don't pull one word come on na dossier from 12:50 p.m. to 2:15 p.m. No lecture, exam, test or any academic activity for take place na Frabe College campus. Then say this na way for give chance to all Muslim students them so that they go able for observe them Friday prayers as this na the religious right. The Minister of Communication, Innovation and Technology, when Salima Ba, don't say the agreement between Africell and the government for make them go bring back Seatel network. This now waiting intel with sister broadcaster 98.1 inside one of them program.
The key issue they talk on inside the program this morning get for do with Sierra Leone. Waiting at the arrangement between government and Africell for revive this network back for this company.
So as mentioned, and I've not discussed today. Earlier this morning, the government signed an agreement to partner with Africell to revive Sierra as an MVNO, operator. It's something we, as from the mention, as a family, where Sierra has gone through years of challenging in terms of operating or lost market share. Due to the degradation of the network infrastructure, where we don't try different models for how for revive but we see this proposal and partnership from Africell as one way for me allow we looking at all the circumstances involved. We believe this partnership at zero cost to government and the taxpayers would allow us to bring back Sierra within the shortest possible time, bring back the network and the product for a specific, I think, audience. I think that's something that's missing because it's not just about bringing back Sierra. We had to think about bringing back Sierra for who? Who would it serve? What would be the purpose? Looking at, as mentioned, this is a country of 3 successful, thriving incumbent companies. So you get for kind of understand which will look out and back, so it will be sustainable, it will play. So we're able situate that day. And also, this agreement will also allow we put us in a position for begin take care of some of the long liabilities that we say at we go make by the 10 potentially. If this is done, government will be in a better position to make a decision. For what next, it could be continuing as an MVNO. There's no reason not to. It can be to say, okay, let's go full privatization because, we don't be in a better position. Or it can be full, say, government take over full operations attended. All these options would be available, but the only difference would mean we'll be in a better position to be able to make those and make sure so the government get the better end of that deal. So that's the agreement that we reached, which we're really proud of because it's an example of government thinking outside the box. People like always talk, so why government if another solution, other carries there for solve problem, not so all 10 are the same types of solutions. So this is one we're proud of as an example of government being willing to be innovative, being willing to think outside the box for find the problem, for solve the problem that we face today.
Alright, we don't get a lot of names them. We one can take over Sierra Leone, but unfortunately, some of the names and the names and we know the area again. Would I propose? Is it government or Africell?
We were approached by Africell, but as you mentioned, we don't get Boku names them, and I always say it's people from outside. When you read the outside and just look at, and I think so that's a testament, by the way, to Sierra Leone in legacy. Because most people think about Sierra Leone and they think, oh, that's a great opportunity. They think of a company that had great potential at some point in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone's MiFis were renowned. So I think it's a testament to that legacy. So most people think, oh, but it shouldn't take so much for Fixam. So most people come and I wait and sit down we show realities. You can fancy that they begin hesitate on that they small. So but on this, even before me assumption of the office, government actually made a reach out to all three of the operators and asked them for proposal in terms of made they all propose what will be their own for try for see for potential partnership, and all three of them me submit. So after at some point so I take over back, I will look at the some of them proposal then they for suicide and they, but actually during that period they have to sell them now out of the all, then come back for still express, put on file their interest.
The chairman of the special committee where they established by the Minister of Technical and Higher Education, after we they don't scatter the university court when a Professor Usman Sankor, James Tamba Leby, now one journalist and activist, we get issue with this whole thing we don't happen. And this now waiting even tell with sister broadcaster 98.1 FM. We sorry for the quality of the sound.
The content of the report briefly, but before then make mention of somebody who will be head the committee for investigate the then administration.
I say apparently compromised and conflict of interest. Professor Sankor and the minister called for yes, the Minister of Education for to investigate this matter. Professor Sankor a nominee of the minister as a commissioner na TEC. Professor Sankor na co-PI, co-principal investigator for a project where this minister gets under the University of Sierra Leone, but he can go to a private farm. Find one of the things then. So then a work day, the minister na principal investigator, Malam O na co-principal investigator, na that private farm on this project using the university for source that funding day. Then this same man can head this investigation and find people in one thing.
Una been know that before the investigation.
We know that.
Una been wouldn't have been in a position.
No, well, we allowed the investigation for go on. They allowed the investigation for go on, and meanwhile, they don't set me aside as University Public Relations Director. I did my private capacity. I did lecture, of course. That's my main job at the university, but I'm a journalist. So I decided to follow this matter and unearth some of the incidents. So we're not surprised that they come out to then report it, because in my view, the report has been predetermined. The outcome of that investigation had already been predetermined.
You don't make allegations here. A lot of allegations that one, Malam O is apparently compromised.
That's an opinion.
Yes, and you think say in compromise because the minister will employ him, give him a job for
conflict of
consultancy. These are very serious one. When I report them concerning to the ACC as people or as somebody where they advocate on behalf of them people are, or we concerned about this matter?
Not reporter, but what I know is that there are two reports in front of the ACC. One, now the report where the university do, where they don't review and they don't publish. Another report there before the ACC, where the aggrieved parties then complain. And these are, I think, some of those things that then point them out in that report. And I know this because I'm a journalist and I follow closely this matter. So I get evidence for proof, say, it is a fact that in a co-PI for a project to the minister is the PI in a co-PI. I get evidence for sure.
Is that enough for arrive at the conclusion?
Conflict of interest.
A compromise.
A conflict. That's my interpretation.
What would be the yardstick where the minister used for appointing?
Well, the fact that the ACC then exonerates them people and they can give me this informed conclusion, say it's compromised. Because the ACC, when are the higher authority for investigate, don't look at all the allegations then where they make and don't set her aside. They don't exonerate.
But this man not no more be there at the committee, right?
Not so no more. This, but all the other members were handpicked by the minister. And it tells you the whole thing was, and this is again a very a claim that they make, in my view, the minister was going after certain people at the university and therefore make it decide for set aside the courts and for deal with them people. Because if the courts been there on, then they protect them people and the court is the employer of those people. So he set aside the courts, he dissolve them illegally, he go ahead unilaterally and against the law, he appoint a chancellor even before they constitute a court. So in the absence of that authority, he decided to go after certain people and because of things that will be don't happen at the university before he become minister. In my view, he used in office and abused in office and because of personal vendetta.
That's not the end of we local news. And now we go to some international news. One retired senior Nigerian military officer and in West, then don't kidnap him by armed people them where this kidnapping take place at the northwest of Nigeria. The army don't confirm this say Major General Rabi Abubakar we get one high-profile job as military spokesman between 2015 and 2017. This man with a wife, they abduct him on Saturday while he been travel inside a motorcar na Castina State. They don't try for put effort together so that they go able for rescue this man with a wife and also for get the one them we do this act. According to the military spokesman, winner General Michael Unoja, voting intel the BBC. Ethiopia, the general election will take place on Monday, the 1st of June 2026. As Palava don't they all about the country. This means say people them wait for take part in this election no go able for take part. In fact, the whole northern region of Tigray who say they don't try for recover from the brutal civil war wey been don end inside 2022, then don't totally exclude them from the election. This na the 7th election since the downfall of the military regime inside 1991. Health authorities them na Brazil, they monitor 2 people them wey dem fit say dem get Ebola inside 2 of them biggest city them, wey na Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. One 37-year-old man from the Democratic Republic of Congo don't show some signs and symptoms for Ebola like fever inside Sao Paulo state, according to what the government talk. Inside Rio de Janeiro, the health department also don't say they don't put some protocol after one Belgian man we arrived from Uganda, we show again some sign of Ebola like cough and other sign them. The test results for both them 2 mania go come out inside next week. If then confirm say then people here get Ebola, then they will be the first case them out of Africa since the outbreak that happened inside DR Congo. One woman don't die and a man they inside one critical condition after we then try for rescue them dog from the sea. According to the police, This na been difficult situation inside the water inside Rosal Beach na Thompson Clevelis. We say them people here been try for rescue them dog we go inside the water. The coast guard them been try for rescue them 2 people here, but the woman when a 60-year-old been die later na hospital. Police say the man also remain in a critical condition. Colombia presidential election runoff will take place on the 12th of June 2026 between the leftist and the right-wing candidates when are opposite ends them inside the political system na Colombia. After they may not get the election on Sunday, but they not been get any clear winner. We now one of the people them we Donald Trump they support being come out with the highest vote inside the first round. We also been there closely with the left-wing senator winner Ivan Cepeda. We himself happen for be an ally to the current president winner Gustavo Petro. That's not the end of we international news. Remember say you dey watch Unique Online Television with the broadcast all the way from Waterloo, Western Area Rural District. And me where they make this news debut to you, my name na Mustafa Fofana, where people they call Dad. Inside we local sport news, the executive committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association don't officially appoint the SLFA technical director winner John Edward Kister as caretaker head coach of the Sierra Leone national men's team winner Leone Stars, as then they try for recruit the head coach for Leone Stars. B Mountain FC don't announce say them player winner Mohamed Kanu will left the club as in loan from Wilberforce FC strikers don't come to an end. The club tell plenty thank you for the moment where this player don't spend with them within professionalism and also in value contribution we make during this term with the club. And then say then they wish her the best na in next stage of in career. Bow Rangers don't lead the Premier League table with 58 points and then get 10 points clear of the second place winner Star Sport. Diamond Stars being able for win them game against Bulom Stars. After we them get some sober game with them play. We mean say Diamond Stars been take all the 3 points. Port Authority been able for score 2 goals against FC Cologne. Where FC Cologne been able for reply. We make them win them game against FC Cologne. Wilberforce strikers been bade with Baibure Warriors. This na the Leon Rock Premier League table how it look like. Inside the Leon Rock Premier League table for the 2025-2026 season, Bow Rangers they top with 58 points. Star Sports Academy they second with 48 points. Old Edwardian FC they third with 48 points. Baibure Warriors they fourth with 47 points. Port Authority they fifth with 44 points. East End Lions they eighth with 43 points. Eastern Lions they sixth with 43 points. Bantal FC they seventh with 39 points. Camboy Eagles they eighth with 39 points. FC Cologne they 9 with 37 points. Wilberforce Strikers they 10 with 37 points. Mighty Blackpool they 11 with 36 points. Usum Stars they 12 with 33 points. Bulom Stars they 13 with 32 points. Slipher FC they 14 with 31 points. Diamond Stars they 15. Lower FC they 16. Abacha City FC they 17 and Freetown City FC they 18. All them team here waiting at the bottom stand for relegate from the Leon Rock Premier League. All them team here don't play 29 games with the exception of Mighty Blackpool we don't play 28 games. FC Cologne we don't play 28 games. Usum Stars don't play 28 games. Diamond Diamond Stars don't play 28 games, and also Freetown City FC don't play 28 games. Inside the next fixture for the Leon Rock Premier League, mighty Blackpool will play against Freetown City FC on Monday, 1st June 2026. That's not the end of we local sport news. We now move to we international sport news. The former president of Sierra Leone, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, been get this for tell to the Arsenal fans them all about the world after we Arsenal been be the only team we not lost none of them game them inside the Champions League but end up not for win the league. Usai PSG been win the league against Arsenal inside penalty kicks where Arsenal miss the last penalty kick where for them make them go to extra penalty kick. This now what he even say inside a message.
We fought a good fight. Better luck next time.
South Africa, the sports minister, don't say the nation be appear like a full nation after way the football team them in delay for travel to Mexico ahead of the World Cup game due to visa issue. Gaten Mackenzie don't demand an explanation from South Africa Football Association as to why this be happen and say them for take action against the one them were responsible for this bad tear way happen. Players them now the 2026 World Cup go stop for go meet them technical team them now the technical area. Anytime we goalkeeper go get injury as this they don't see say na tactics we the goalkeeper then they use. Outside the FIFA referee chief been get for reveal this. The International Football Association Board don't also approve request for make them go change the video assistance in protocol for make them go allow review for attacking fouls will go happen before the ball go come in play. Liverpool don't open formal talk with Andoni Arola this week over for make him go become them coach after we then don't sack them coach after the end of the Premier League. The Reds them in sack them coach and slot on Saturday, just 1 year after where the Dutchman may don't guide the Reds to the Premier League title. The club hope forget the successor for can replace Arne Slot with departing Bournemouth manager. Arsenal, them boss winner Mikel Arteta don't set for sign Aston Villa, the England winger winner Morgan Rogers, winner 23-year-old. Then plan for make this player go can join them as they don't miss out from win the Champions League this season from Paris Saint-Germain. Key figure them now the Real Madrid recruitment team don't they urge the club for make them go pursue a move for the Arsenal midfielder winner Declan Rice as the 27-year-old winner England international in leadership and in physical and technical qualities we get we don't show throughout Arsenal in 2025-2026 season. Still inside we international sport news, we go take a look at some friendly fixtures them where then go happen today, the 1st of June 2026. Inside the friendly fixtures, we get Bulgaria, we go play against Montenegro at 4 o'clock Salon time. Slovakia go play against Malta, instead go play 4 o'clock Salon time. Norway go play against Sweden, we go play 5 o'clock Salon time. Turkey go play against Northern Macedonia, we go play 5:30 Salon time. Austria go play against Tunisia, we go play 6:45 Salon time. And Tajikistan go play against Palestine, but this game then don't cancel them. That's now the end of Unique Online Television News Update. We dey meet you every day na this channel. Till we meet again, me, we dey make this program, they meet you. My name na Mustafa Fofana. If for any reason you not subscribe to this channel, now for subscribe to this channel and share this channel so that we will get more subscribers and more views, as that will help we for grow. Till we meet again, bye bye. God bless you.